Yeah, in part of this opening, the opening credits, I really like the music to that. So every time I play this game, I like to play it all the way through the end. Oh, I'm crunching again. I'm eating almonds. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Christian Gaming. I'm your host, Mr. G. I'd like to thank you for joining me this evening. Christian Gaming is a channel that I started a year ago to just have a good, clean gaming experience without all of the foul language and stuff. Now, I'm not judging anybody that speaks like that, but I do, want to just, be clean for once. I've been gaming for pretty much all my life, really, and I've encountered a lot of gaming channels of people just disrespect and the rude and nasty and demeaning. And I mean, I know we're playing the game, but I just can't sit there and listen. I can't listen to that. So you might want to listen to it, but I just can't. So um, one of my former students, and shout out to Meow Play 0, shout out to Lou. I think he changed his channel name. So shout out to Lou, who suggested that I just create this channel for that purpose. So, and I did. So, and I've been doing it for a year now. So, like shout him out for getting me started on this. So, Lou, if you out there, if you listening, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Um, so having said that, let's go over the rules. I always go over the rules of Christian gaming before I get started. First rule is, of course, no cursing. So if you come on, if you leave a message in the chat, if you come on here on live, which um, I sent out invitations for a game chat to certain people, and sometimes they'll get on, sometimes they won't. But if you get on here, you start chatting, please respect the rule of the channel and don't curse. Second rule is, after cursing, we're not going to demean, degrade. We're not going to bully anybody. We're not going to be um, disrespectful to each other. We'll get on here. We'll talk about some stuff. If you don't agree with that, then that's cool. Let's have a conversation about it. Let's have an adult conversation about it, and express why you don't agree with something without being rude, without being disrespectful, without calling somebody out of their name. Um, and let's talk about it. Let's get down to the gritty. Let's um, express why we we believe the way that we believe without being mean or without being disrespectful. Um, so whenever you are on here and something that we're talking about that you don't agree with, then you have the right to challenge what we say. And I will always come with scripture. I will always come back with scripture, because this is a Christian channel, and we have Christian views here. And don't get it twisted, and we're going to talk about this a little bit more as we get started. We do not, we do not, I was trying to put the words together. We don't say that we're one thing and then do another. We don't um, call ourselves Christians and then treat each other with disdain. That's not what we're all about. And like I said, we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But I want you to feel like we are who we say that we are, and we're going to express that through here. And I know we're not talking face to face, but we are going to express that of who we are here, so you know who we are. So that's the second rule. We're not going to demean, degrade, belittle, um, bully, call each other out of our names, disrespect. We're not going to do that on this channel. So if that's something that you like to do, then I would suggest that you go someplace else. I am not. I am not. Oh, I'm just trying to find my words. I am not big on views, if that makes sense. I It would be great if I had 100 views, but if I just have one view, then that would be fine. So I'm not trying to uh, do stuff so that I can get views or likes or anything like that. That means really nothing to me. So if you have a disagreement, you just disagree with something that we say, then challenge us in a mature manner, and we'll I'll I'll meet your challenge, and but I'll always come with scripture. All right, so just be prepared for that. Rule number 3: absolutely, positively, no politics. We do not speak politics on this channel. Uh, speak we speak Christ. We speak uh, values that Christians should have, morals that Christians should have. Um, we don't speak politics. Politics is not for this channel. If you want to talk politics, then I would suggest you go to a channel that talks politics. There's a bunch of them out there. I watch YouTube a lot, and there's always something about this political race that we are involved in right now. Every other video pops up on my feed, I guess. So if you want to talk politics or want to know perspective on politics, then go to that channel. Find that channel and go to that one. But we do not speak politics on here. Because it's a dividing factor, and we're not division. We're not about division. We are about unity. And so I want us to be respectful of that. If you have a political view, that's great. But please don't share it here. So just keep that in mind. We do not talk politics while we're on here. Shout out to Shout out to Lou. Already said that about him. Go visit his page if you want a little bit more of an intense gaming experience. I caught the last couple of live streams that he did. He live streams late at night. So and I'm in the bed, but I mean it was the weekend and I was up. So I caught a couple of his live streams, and whenever I do, he I always say hi to him. Hey, and speak of the person that I'm talking about. He is up here now. So what's up, Lou, man? I'm glad you're here. How is life treating you, my young man? And it looks like I have a guest that's on. Guest, you want to tell? Okay, Lou said he can't hear you. Yeah, yeah. You were muted. I said, were you muted? Yeah, because I think my settings are fine. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. Lou, this is Devil May Cry 4. Um I don't have Devil May Cry 5 on the plus, and I actually purchased this game. So this is not a plus game. Well, it is, but it's not. So yeah, I've just been hodgepodging games every week. Um, yeah, yeah. I was like that with 4 because I hadn't played the the Devil May Cry 1 through 3, and so I was kind of lost. I knew of the game, but never actually played it. I knew it was Dante um, and Virgil, his twin brother. I didn't know the story behind that. But when I played 4, 4 just kind of like I guess put everything in perspective, and I did a little research on it too. So I looked up the lore of Devil May Cry and found out everything that was happening. So 4 was 4 was to me like the best game I ever played at that time. So the action was great. You know, his powers, the storyline was pretty dope, and so I was just like, okay, I'm invested. So it was one of those games. Yeah, it was one of those games that I found myself playing it every day. I mean, I would go to work, I would come home, I would play Devil May Cry. I would, go to work, come home, play Devil May Cry. The weekend, if I didn't have to go anywhere or singing it at anybody's church, I would be at home playing Devil May Cry, and until I beat it. Yeah, the controls can be very confusing. Especially when you start unlocking all of the powers that each character has. And you play with several characters on that game. But this one, I just play with two, and it's part of the story. And I think five is like that too, where you have like three players that you play with, and it's advancing the story. So I think at first um, you start off with this kid Nero, and then you switch to Dante, and then you switch to this character named V, whom I, I don't like V at all. And his concept, he's weak, and not physically weak, and he uses these shadow animals to fight his battles for him, and I guess once you realize uh, how to use him, then he can be very formative. And then you have this huge like tar monster that you summon that I think one of your bars have to be like extremely full in order for you to summon it. But this particular game right here, I'm playing the story mode, uh, but I actually bought the Dante Virgil pack, so I can play through the game as Dante. I can play the game as Virgil. I can play through the game as Nero. So yeah. So uh Lou, do I have to send you another friend request since you changed your name, or because every time I do this, I do a chat. I invite you to the chat, and it's your old name, Meow Plays, and every time I shout you out, I tell everybody my Meow Plays 07. But I understand that's not your handle anymore. So do I need to send you a friend request so that I can reach out to you with that? But yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. PS is still Meow, but I never get on the PlayStation anymore. All right. Well, I guess that answers that. So you can still do Meow Plays, everybody, but um, his YouTube channel is Lou Lou, and make sure you go over there and like and subscribe and hit the bell notification. So whenever he goes live, then you will get a notification that he is live. And like I said, he goes live. It's not on a schedule like I am, but when he does, it's always late at night. So if you're a night owl, um, I'm not. I'm kind of forced not to be because I got school in the morning, So unless it's the weekend, like I said, I caught the one that he was on Friday night, and I just hopped on and said hey to him. That was it. And then uh, um, I saw the one he was on last night. I didn't say anything because I was about to go to sleep. So, but it's late. He does it late at night. I don't know why he does that. Yeah, you're right. Why not? Yeah, and he's very comical to watch and listen to. Um, and you can watch him play the games, and he's way better than I am. Like way better. Like way better. And there you go. Leland has jokes. Yeah, yeah. All right, I am this one. So I also unlocked the like the OP power mode. What are you watching? So what are you watching? Oh, okay, okay, all right. That's loud. Too kind, Mr. G. Well, I mean, I watch you play, so I mean, you're pretty much you're you're pretty much pretty good. Okay, all right. Okay, Leland has left, but he will be right back. For those of you, Leland gets on with me just about every Sunday. He comes on, we chat, discuss the thing, and he's a good guy. He is stationed out in
All right. Can you hear me?
yes.
Can they hear me?
Why? Lou, can you
Can you hear me now?
hear Leland?
Testing, testing, testing. One, two,
Lou
three.
said Lou said he can't hear you. Is it something on my end, maybe?
Possibly because I know when I was looking at my settings the other night, I noticed that there was a thing under my sound for um, sharing.
Okay, he said it works.
Oh, it's now he's hearing me.
Yeah.
Okay. So then that means it was mine. Okay. Fun, fun.
Oh, I hate it when a plan doesn't work.
Isn't that the story of life?
Sometimes. Oh, really? There we go. All right, where to? Right here. So, fortunately, I gotta go, but enjoy the rest of the stream, Mr. G. Oh, Lou. Thought we were gonna thought we were gonna hang out a little bit, but all right. Hey, well, you have a good evening. Uh, tell your girl I said what's up, and I will talk to you on the flip flip. La, 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 la. Better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
A little early for that, isn't it?
Yeah, well, if people can put all of the Halloween stuff out,
True.
and that was out after the 4th of July. It was like the
I
day
know.
after.
In some areas, some stores out here had it out even before then. They had Halloween stuff out back in May.
Yeah, I'm ready for Christmas. I'm so ready for Christmas.
A long
Uh,
time ago.
huh?
A long time ago.
Well, no, not a long time ago.
Hmm.
Okay, where am I supposed to go? Right this way.
Sorry I was delayed in getting to where they could hear me, though.
Oh, it's fine.
thanks.
Never seen you before.
I'm new. Gloria. You're Nero, right? I've heard rumors.
Hasn't everyone?
Few in fact, none too flattering.
So, what's the deal? Where are they coming from?
It's strange. No matter the number you kill, more will
Okay.
Then I'll leave that chore to you. I've got some personal slang to take care of.
I'll join the others. We'll take care of it. On your journey.
All right, here we go. Okay, only that will be the impact. We'll break it. Da, da, da. All right, so I got to find something else. All right, so last time we talked, we were talking about, yeah, last time we talked, we were talking about just what a Christian should look like. And yeah, we got to talking about that, and I think time ran out. But I just wanted to continue. I wanted to continue talking about that because we're seeing a lot of stuff out there and a lot of people that is just claiming to be
Yep.
Christian and they are not. They're they're saying that they love God, but that's from scripture. That's what Paul said to
Paul.
Timothy, I think,
Yep.
that they say that they love God, but they are denying the power thereof and denying who God is and who and what He's all about. And we can't be like that. And something that my mother taught me when I was very young. She and this is something that I try to teach teach my young people at any church that I'm at. It's like, you know, how do you tell if something is real or fake?
Ooh.
Yeah. So, Leland, I'm asking you, how do you know if something is real or fake?
That's actually a really good question. It's a hard question to answer because there's one side that is, test the spirit to see if it's true.
Hmm.
Does it conform with the spirit or not? But that doesn't always apply to everything when it comes to, in general, like general viewpoints and things like that.
Right.
Because, and I mean, I know you said we're not going to talk about politics, but I do need to bring politics up in one small specific situation for this. Both sides believe that their story is correct, is real, but both sides could also be wrong in that respect too at the same time. So how do you determine that? So that's why I bring it up like that. You know, which side, where does everything fall into place with the spirit? And in some cases, I think it doesn't always fall into place anymore. Part
Mm.
of where right has become wrong and wrong has become right. So it's something where if you're looking for real, the only thing that's real, in my opinion, is God and is the spirit with that. For truth.
Yeah.
If something is true, then that means that there has to be a false as well, right?
Hmm.
And we know that God is truth. There is no shadow of turning within Him at all. So there's no falsehood, right?
Hmm.
So therefore, that is our standard for real then as well, in my opinion.
Right.
Sorry, I get convoluted. We had a bunch of discussions after church today, like similar veins. So
Yeah.
I've been going on the hitting the stuff hard over late with all that.
All right. Well, here's how you can tell if something's real or not. And it is so simple.
Simple is always good.
Yeah. So if you want to know if something is fake, then know what the real is. And
Yep.
she, yeah, I remember she brought in like she brought in some coins, and she had us look at them, and she asked the question, "Was that real?" Well, yeah, it looks real. How do you know? Yeah, you have to know. You have to know what the real is. And when you know what the
Mm-hmm.
real is, when somebody comes to you with the fake, because you have studied the real and you know what the real looks like, then when something comes
The counterfeit becomes apparent.
right, absolutely, because you know what the real is. And you know, I did something. We used to have something called children's moment at my last church, and uh, I brought in I brought in like those metallic knives, forks that
Mm-hmm.
look like real metallic forks.
The
So I brought
plastics.
in, yeah. So I brought in that, and then I brought in a real knife that looks exactly the same. And so I asked the children, I said, okay, and I held them up. I said, okay, which one is real? Which one is fake? And so a lot of them chose the fake one as the real. And I said, you think this one is real? And it was like, yeah. So I took that one and I broke it. And they were like, oh, we thought that one was real. Like, no, this one is not the real one. This one is the fake one. And the way you know what's real and what's fake is you gotta know you don't study the fake,
Yep.
but you study the real. Because
Hmm.
a lot of fakeness can come appearing as real in so many different ways. But if you know the real, I just came from there. I said, if you know the real, then you would. This is the door. Yes,
If you know the real, then you're not going to get confused by the bad.
yes. Thank you. I was trying to find this door. So if you know, hold on a second. Mm, oh no, that's not what I want. All right, I probably just messed myself up with this. Okay, get on the right game.
Get on the right game.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of extra little stuff, and I just want to make sure I was playing the right one that I was playing from last week.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the mission. Yep. All right. It's all good. All good.
restart.
Yep. All right. Here we go. It's all good. It's all good, Leland.
In the neighborhood.
Yes. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor.
Would you be mine? Ah, yes, Brother Rogers.
Yep. Do you remember when they were talking like Mr. Rogers was like this? Was he a spy or was he a cult leader?
He was a Navy SEAL. That's why he covered up his tattoos because there was a child who saw him once who cried, and he didn't want to ever be the cause of a child crying. I know a lot about it. He's actually was a symphonian,
Uh
so
huh.
he's one of the ones that symphonians at least, or he's one of the brothers that basically is. We're told, he modeled the best of the symphony spirit for brotherhood and all like that and everything. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I was never allowed to watch him growing up because I was always told, oh, he's this, that, or the other by my parents. It's like, but then I actually got to know about him
Hmm.
through the fraternity. So, I know, like he was a Navy SEAL who, then basically, but he loved children. He loved encouraging children, not just children, like literally everyone.
Hmm. Yeah. I watched him, Sesame Street, Electric Company,
Oh yeah,
Reading
I remember
Rainbow,
Electric Company, Reading Rainbow, always
Captain
one of my
Kangaroo,
favorites.
Captain Kangaroo, um,
Mm-hmm.
The Romper Room.
Never watched Romper Room.
Yeah, I watched it religiously. And there was one time where, of course I was 5, but there was one time where the lady, I forgot her name, who was the person in the romper room, she asked me, she said, "Did you brush your teeth?" I said, "Yes." She said, "Did you do this?" I said, "Yes." And I had just I had just done all of that stuff in the bathroom before I sat down to watch that. So I thought that was pretty cool that she was actually talking to me and asking me of
Mm-hmm.
all of the stuff that I did. I remember that. But I mean, I do know that it was TV, and how could she
Yeah.
possibly know?
I overthink
Yeah, and that show was probably taped anyway.
Yep. But then again, do you remember Bozo the Clown?
I remember Bozo.
That one was live.
Yeah.
you're Nero, Bozo.
Now,
Rumors has it
Howdy Doody is a little bit before my time,
what's the deal? Where'd it come from?
Strange.
but I remember my cousin. He
More
loved Howdy Doody,
Mm-hmm.
and
My
he's
parents
older.
grew up with Howdy Doody as well, so.
Yeah.
Who are you? I've got some personal slang to take care of.
I'll join with the others. We'll take care of them.
And of course, Sesame Street. Oh, I said that already. And
Mm-hmm.
Muppets,
Makes
and
sense. I'll join.
Yeah, all of those children shows.
Mm-hmm. All the children's shows. Well, Muppets wasn't exactly a children's show. That was Sesame Street. Muppets was designed for families and adults, and that's why there is a lot of stuff that happens in the Muppet Show that adults are like, "What just happened?"
Yo,
That
and you're right.
literally just started people. It's like, how did they get that passed?
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering why I am destroying chairs, like these chairs have red orbs in them, and red orbs are currency. I can upgrade skills, upgrade my weapons. So I did not know this the first time that I played. I just with me, I just blindly go where no man has gone before without without reading up and knowing where I'm supposed to go and what I'm supposed to do.
Broadening.
I mean, just, I'm just keeping it real.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, we're talking about what's real and what's not, so.
Yep. Need to find something. Need to activate that. Nope. But four statues and open the way to the arena.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's nothing there. All right, let's go behind door number one.
Who is this? Let's make a deal now. I mean, are you trying to bring in the Monty Hall paradox?
Yo, him, how you doing? Glad that you're able to join me. What's up, O? Okay. That means to proceed further, the power to propel the fire must be obtained. Perhaps a gyro blade can be used as a shield. Well, I gotta get the anima, whatever it is called, to so that I can activate it. And yeah, that right there. I don't know where that is. So let me just go back out here and see if I can find it.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know, right? Omar, did you have a good weekend so far? All right, that's what's up. Okay. All right, learning to drive. That's what's up. Learning to drive. How did that go? Oh, here's the door. Yep, that's what's up, Omar. Stressful. It generally is. Some down my tail. You're probably driving too slow.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
He was driving slow or you were driving slow. If he was on your tail, that means he was either driving fast or trying to keep up with you, or you were driving slow. Yeah, that's probably what was up. Yeah, yeah, he could have just gone around you if you were driving. If you were driving the speed limit and you weren't in a hurry. Yeah, cops may be stressful sometimes. You know, especially when they get behind me. And yeah, yeah, you know why. Not gonna go into any detail of why sometimes
Haha.
I feel a little stressful every time a cop gets behind me.
Now.
Hey, hey, it's for right now. It is what it is.
I
and
know.
I just, you know, you don't have to be really doing anything for something to happen.
That is the truth.
So I praise God that God protects me, He shields me, He protects me. But I also don't do anything to bring attention to myself.
That's the smart way to be.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to introduce it to you guys tomorrow when I actually going to get started on it. Like, I'm not going to have you guys go out and do it like right then, but I am going to give you I am going to give you a rubric of it so that you have some guidelines that you could follow when it comes to that. So, so basically, I'm going to get you guys started on it because, and I need to put you guys in groups too. And I haven't quite figured that out yet. There's some of y'all in there that work very well together, and I know that you'll get stuff done. Like if I leave you in your groups now, excuse me, some of y'all work very well together because you know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and you're able to compensate. You work well together. But then there are some that y'all they don't do anything as a group, and they'll sit there, they'll gaff off, they play, they procrastinate until it's time for them to turn it in. It was like, oh man, we got to do all of this stuff, and I just,
In other words, they're kids.
yeah. Oh man, that if I drop down to the bottom, I have to fight these things again, and then go through all of that again. You know what? Take gonna I'll take that into consideration, Omar. So yeah, there's 30 of you in the class. I've not had a level two class that large before. Yeah, all of my beginning classes, of course, are 30, 35 strong. But I've never had an intermediate class that was 30 deep. So I got to be a little creative when it comes to you guys working together in groups because like I said, some of you know each other, you work well together, but then some of you don't. So I just got to be mindful of that.
Well, even when you know that they know each other, that doesn't mean that they're going to work well together either.
Well, this particular group, this particular class, is kind of like not the case.
Mm, that's always a blessing for a teacher.
Hmm. So yeah, Omar, I won't put you with somebody that you don't know, but I will put you with. Well, yeah, I will put you with somebody that you don't know, but it won't be like a bunch of people that you don't know. There'll be at least one person in your group that you work with. All right, the songs, they don't put the whole message up there, so I got to look at my YouTube page. Are the songs is going to be our choice? Yes.
Is this going to be their thing for their recording for the demo?
Yeah.
Have fun. Joint songwriting is always interesting.
Well, I mean, these kids are going to be writing their own stuff, so and I
And then
gave them
producing it together.
yeah, and I gave them free reign to do whatever they wanted to do, which means that I won't be able to post any of their work. They can post their own stuff,
But you
but
can't.
no, because I know these kids and they're gonna post some they're gonna write some stuff.
I would at least require it to be PG, but that's me.
Well, um, these kids, one of the things that I try to express to them is that I want them to be I want them to be free now. Of course, if they going to put some crazy stuff up there, then I'm definitely going to ask questions about it. But
Hmm.
this is where they are right now, and I want them to I want them to express themselves, but I'm just not going to post them so that
Yeah.
um, teachers and administrators can see. Now, there might be one or two, maybe more than that, that will have some good stuff, and I'll post those. But the other stuff,
Hmm.
no. What I'll do is I have a producer friend down in Atlanta,
Mm.
and they actually met him, came up last school year to talk to them, and he brought his Humvee up and let the kids go in. It's a mobile studio that he has.
Ah, cool.
Yeah,
I
it's
was about
really
to
cool.
ask.
Yeah, it's really cool. And he has his Humvee. He it's fitted with speakers that he has designed, and
Hmm.
um, there's there's no speaker in the world. I think he said that has that quality of sound. He said that his speakers can be heard from 5 miles away. And when he came to the school, he actually he told me he was like, yeah, that's like on not even on one. I was like, seriously, and it was super loud. Ah, man. So I'm going to actually send their stuff to him so that
Mm.
they can get a good view or a good um, or feedback from somebody that's professional.
Yeah, I understand that.
Hey, Omar, I just bought three Rodent Mini microphones that you guys can use, and I have the Razor that you guys can use. Those are they're actually made for podcasting, but they're good microphones for recording vocals. When I got them, recorded I recorded I did like a vocal session on it before you guys came in, and they record very well. So Big W, what does that mean?
Big win.
Oh, I guess yes, yes. There are the $100 ones. They actually cost $99.99 at Romeo. I got those from Romeo Music. Yeah, big win. Thank you. Okay, am I going the right way?
I don't know. Are you?
I don't know. This is like the third time I've fallen down into the pit.
It's almost like the blind leading the blind.
Okay, let's figure this out here. Just think of me working with someone I know. All right, Omar, I will consider, like I said. But when you guys come to class tomorrow, hopefully I will have all of that worked out.
Omar, I may not know you, but I can guarantee you he'll take care of you.
All right, enjoy your evening. Oh, I will see you tomorrow morning.
Don't be late.
Do not be late. Okay, I think I'm not supposed to hit that middle one.
Then don't hit it. Yeah, next Saturday is going to be really busy for me.
Yeah.
I've got Aurora MiniCon. I got a table for there, so I'm going to be selling
Okay, cool.
paintings and prints.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right, where is it you going to be again?
The Aurora MiniCon, basically the Aurora Public Library is doing a MiniCon. The libraries out here do them a bunch. So, in this case, it runs from like 10 to 3. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Hopefully, I can make a lot of good sales.
Oh yeah, you'll be fine. Okay, what am I doing wrong? It's like the fifth time I've fallen into the pit.
No idea.
All right. I think there is a door. Can't move my camera around, so I am stumped. Well, that was dumb.
Dumb solution or just dumb?
Yeah, it was dumb. I just ran off the edge down into the pit.
Well, as long as you work cast down into it, I guess it's all right.
All right. So metal ceiling, ceiling with metal spikes in it. Can hit those. Ugh, ugh. All right, come at me, bro. Okay, side over here. Then, oh my gosh, what's going on? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm about to cheat because I can't remember. I can't remember what I need to do here. I got to do something different, but I can't remember what. And when I
I'll
say
be
cheat, I said
cheat.
when I say cheat, I mean um, look it up
Yeah,
on the internet.
I don't. I don't consider that cheating. It's not affecting the game itself. It's just teaching you, showing you where to go.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna stand right here for a second, ladies and gentlemen.
And it's
So,
almost 8 o'clock too.
oh, yeah, it is. It's 7:49. All right. All right. I just need to walk through. Here we go. All right. I am. All right. That's not where I'm at.
But it's where you can be.
Leland, don't start with me.
I'm just encouraging you.
Yeah, yeah. It is not where I am. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Nope, that's not where I'm at either. Okay, that was. Okay, so the waterfalls, blah, 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 blah. That didn't help me out not one bit. No, 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 no. All right, well, let's see what I got here.
You'll get it.
Ah,
Maybe not tonight, but you'll get it. I believe in you.
Thank you for your vote of confidence. And I did it.
You did it.
I did.
Congratulations. I knew you could do it.
Now you just patronize.
No, I really did believe you could do it.
Oh, can't go that way. Oh, I can't go that way yet. All right. Guess that's where I'm supposed to go, right there, huh? Maybe it's right here. I think what I liked about this too is the all of the puzzles. Do I need to buy anything? I'm gonna skill up. Let's see here. Everything except for these two. So we'll go ahead and buy them. Got all of that. All of that. All right.
Didn't figure this guy for.
All right. So now I have to.
That's one way to get yourself shot. So, you after this guy too, or just here to catch some demons? Silent type, huh? That's annoying. Friendly banter.
So he did not catch a lance with the book.
You wanna fight? Come on.
Are you sure?
Yes. That's what I want right there.
I want the
Now
world.
I
I
have
want
the
the whole world.
Anima Mercury, artificial soul made using alchemy, breathes life into the inanimate. All right, so it took me it took me 50 minutes to clear this level, man. So I got a D.
Well, I can't comment on that part because I've never played it anyway, so you did
Yeah.
better than me.
But 50 minutes though, yeah. Oh well. Well, my stylish points, I got an S, which is good, and then
Mm-hmm.
I found 72% of the orbs in this level, so I got a B for that. But overall, I got a D. Ugh. All right. Well, I think because it's after 8 o'clock.
Yes, it is.
Yep, it's 8:09. So yeah, I'm going to call it a night. So those of you that were listening, like to appreciate I appreciate you for coming on. Once again, shout out to Meow Play 07 whenever he gets on the PlayStation. Or Lou, that's his YouTube name, Lou. Make sure you go check him out. Whenever he live streams, he gets on sporadically. He was on a couple of times this weekend. So make sure you go check him out if you are interested in watching a more intense gaming experience. Then you should definitely check him out. And they do all of the cussing over there too. So uh, he's he's a he's a very good he's a very good guy. He was one of my top students when I had him in my class, and he is a talented editor. He knows how to put videos and things together. He's very good at that. He's actually going to school to become that professionally. So make sure you check him out, check out his videos, and give him a like, give him a subscribe, and get a bell notification or hit the bell notification so that you know whenever he goes live or uploads a video. Again, I'd like to give a thank you, a big thank you to my brother Leland. He always gets on here with me. Um, has been for a few months now. Every Sunday evening, yeah, I can always count on him to be one of my guests here. So um, just give a shout out to him. So thank you for being on here, Leland. Leland, do you have any parting words to my peeps out there before we go?
Just have a great week.
Have a
And
great week.
remember, you're special. Regardless of
Yes,
what anyone else says, you are special and important.
yes, you are. You are. So um, once again, thank you. I will be here next Sunday, same time, 6 p.m. And we'll do this again, and we'll continue with this game, Devil May Cry. Um, I am on chapter 4. So I will try to knock out 2 chapters every time, but y'all know me. I'll get to a point where I can't get past, and I'll spend 3 weeks on that one point, but we'll see what happens. I pretty much know the layout of the game, pretty much, and it shouldn't be a problem navigating through unless I run into the problem that I had this last time
Today.
today. Yeah, absolutely. But before I go, I want to leave you with this. We're talking about knowing what the real is and knowing how to discover, who's a real Christian, who's not. And the way that you could do that is just by knowing what real Christianity is all about. We're not about name calling. We're not about um, putting people down uh, under us because of whatever. We're not about not showing you any kind of love. We're not about judging you. Um, and you just know whenever we disagree with us judging you, it's us disagreeing with your lifestyle, and then what we will do is show you a more excellent way or a better way of living your life. And really, it's up to you. If you want to receive that, that's fine. If you don't want to receive that, that's fine. But what we're going to do is we're going to tell you what thus saith the Lord. Basically, we're going to tell you what the Word of God says, and if you accept it, cool. We're going to keep it moving. If you don't receive it, cool. We're going to keep it moving. So,
Thus
um,
saith the Lord.
yeah, just know that we don't hate you, that we love you, that this is nothing but love. As Heavy D wrote a song back in the '90s that says, "I got nothing but love for you, baby." That's that's it. It's nothing but love. All right. So, um, and loving you means that we're going to tell you the truth. Not because we hate you, of course, we don't hate you, but we love you, and we want to see you in a better place, in a better state of mind. So um, just keep that in mind. Um, we are real over here. I have no problems with saying that. Um, Leland is my brother. I can say that about him. Um, yeah, we are 100% real over here. We don't sugarcoat anything. Um, we don't patronize you as Leland tried to do with me in this game. But we will we will tell you the truth. I lovingly tell you the truth, and hope that you receive it. And if not, then like I said, we're gonna keep it moving. But yeah, we're not belittling or bullying you. Or I've seen a lot of Christians get on social media and just
Have fun.
yeah, they just talk all kinds of nonsense. And it's like that's not even what the Word of God says. 'Cause it doesn't say that. And why are you twisting it like that? And that's why, and I didn't mention it, but I'll mention it now as I close. I think that's why, Leland, you probably can agree with me with this, that it's why a lot of people, especially young people, are just not really into the church
Yep,
because
I would agree with that.
yeah, because they found that a lot of the people that were in the church didn't say or wasn't who they said that they were, and they found out, and unfortunately, they found out the hard way or the unloving way of just how church folk can be. And I call them church folk. I don't really call them Christians because they're not. Any person, any person that spews hate against you, that uh, that talks down to you, that makes you feel less than them, basically, then that person is not that's not a real Christian, and you need to walk away or run away from them. But I know nowadays it's kind of harder than it was back 20 years ago. But see if you can find you a body of people that loves the Lord and loves you. I happen to be going to a church that's just like that. They love God and they love people. They're all
Mm-hmm.
about they're all about they're all about people, loving on people, ministering to people. Um, and just find you a body, just find you a body that's like that, that's willing to uphold you, to love on you, to pray for you when you need it. Um, there was a person on here um, back during the summer months, and I don't think he has or she has been on since. But this person, Leland, was talking about just leaving the church completely and becoming an atheist. And they even said, "Yeah, I'm going to become an atheist." And I asked them why, and they said, "Well, I had a problem. I had a problem in, and I went to the church to get help with this, and they turned me away. And um, I guess that hurt
Mm-hmm.
him because he had been with this or she. I don't know if it's a male or female. They had been with this person or this church for a while, and
Mm-hmm.
for them to get turned away like that when they needed help. Now I don't know what kind of help they needed, if it was financial or if it was they needed counseling or whatever. But still, um, I guess it kind of hardened their heart against, um, I guess, quote unquote, religious folk because
Mm-hmm.
they didn't get the help that they needed to get, or at least you know guide them in the right direction where they can get help. But I tried to talk to that person, and I was like, don't give up on us just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Get with somebody that is more church that's gonna be true to who they say they are.
Yeah.
So, person, if you're listening out there, I'm still praying that you would come back, and I hope you haven't given up on us yet. If you haven't, please don't. We got people out there that will love on you and guide you in the right direction where you can get the help that you need if they can't give you the help that they have that you need. But you know, I'm here And if you got some issues that you need to talk to me about, feel free. Again, I'm not a counselor, all right, and I'm not licensed in counseling. Um, my degree is in education. However, I've lived here on this earth for a little over half a century, and I've been around the block a few times. So when I talk to you, I'll talk to you from experience. But and that's for anybody
Amazing.
that's listening. Yeah, that's for anybody that's listening. Me and Leland, we're on here between the both of us. Um, whenever he gets on, sometimes he's busy with other things, but when he does come on, between the both of us, we will make sure that you'll get what you need. So, all right. Well, that's all I'm going to say to you guys this evening. I enjoyed these little times that we have together, and this is a whole lot of fun for me. And I'm going to continue to do it until I can't do it anymore. Maybe, hopefully, I can upgrade. Maybe get a camera. I can actually put my face on here. Not that you all would want to see this face.
Now,
I'm just playing. I'm a
better
good.
yours than mine.
I'm a good looking guy. I
Like I said, better yours than mine.
am. Oh, praise God. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great week. If you're in school, I hope you have a great week at school. If you're working like me and Leland are, I speak peace and blessings over you for this week. Uh, to all of my students that's out there that likes to listen sometime. Um, I hope that you all are blessed and you have a great week this week. We're gonna be at it this week. We're gonna be grinding. We got stuff that we have to do. My beginning classes, we're still working on our song. We're at the bridge part now. So
Oh,
we've done the intro, we've done verse and chorus, and now we are at the bridge of the song. So
oh,
we're gonna do.
so you're teaching bridge instead of sequence?
I'm teaching ternary ABA.
Uh huh.
Yeah. So, but I just gave it that name because it's easier for them to remember.
And that's
Intro.
not. It's not an inaccurate uh, designation either.
Yeah.
So
So
I just really
we're
like sequences.
yeah. So we were at the when I put it in the lesson plan. That's how I put it in.
Uh huh.
But when explaining it to them because they're beginning, and a lot of those kids, have never done anything like this before. They have no kind of musical whatever in their bodies.
Mm-hmm.
I have a few that play guitar, uh, play piano. I got some kids that are in the band, so they know all about that. But for the most part, I don't have any. I have a lot of kids in there that are just not. They're just not musically inclined, and so
Well,
yeah, and
that
so
just means you get to have fun teaching them.
well, and it is. It's I got to be extremely patient with them because they don't know a lot of the terminology. And that's one of the first things that I teach them is, to recognize terminology. This is how we talk in here. So, you got to know what a track stem is. You got to know what a loop is. You got to know what measures are. Some of them don't know what measures are. Um, You got to know. I don't go into detail with time signature,
Mm-hmm.
but I just show them, this is 4/4. You have four beats per measure. Turn on your metronome. Uh, metronome will show you, will keep you on the beat, steady beat, all of that good stuff. Stuff that you should have learned in elementary school. Because
And
I taught 2 years of elementary school, and it was always steady beat, felt time, rhythms, um, melodies. Some of these kids didn't even know what a melody was, and so um, and I think it's eye opening for them, and it's pleasing for me to see that whenever they actually sit down and they put stuff together, it's like, oh, I'm actually kind of good at this. And
mm-hmm.
and I tell them every time, I say, every year, I'm always impressed by the amount of musicianship that the students have that they didn't think they had. And I'll listen to their stuff, and it's like, this is really good. Now, granted, some of it is like hodgepodge, but I always stress that you know musicality is subjective,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what you were feeling. You listened to this and you thought that it sounded good. So I don't I don't judge creativity, because creativity is creativity, and it's based on, yeah, it's based on you. It's not based on me. But and those ones that I get, they'll let me listen to it, and I said, that sounds good. Let's try putting this over here, and let's try adding this. This might sound good. What about this? And just kind of like getting them thinking, yeah, that's not the only way I can do this. So, it's good to see that, these kids, my beginning kids,
Mm-hmm.
you know, are able to put stuff together and make it sound good. And those kids, well, all of them, I try to encourage, because by the end of the school year, they would know what to do with that. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, I try to encourage them to take my level two class. And I think that's why I got 30 kids in my level two class when I never had that before. It was always either 10 or 12. I don't think I've ever had any. Maybe had. I think the most I've had was 12 in that in the level two class. But they gave me a whole lot of beginning classes, so probably next year I'll have more than one. I have more than one level two class. So
Nothing
two,
wrong with that.
yeah, two level two classes, two level classes, because um, maybe we could split that group up. But I don't know. I don't think they will, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're working on some stuff where we can get out on the streets and do some stuff, and get out in the community, not in the street, but you know what I'm
Yes.
talking about. Get out in the community and do stuff. Um, so we're working on that, and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully we'll get that worked out. But anyway, um, God bless you, everybody. May heaven smile upon you. Be good, be safe. Make great decisions. Um, eat your vegetables. Go to bed on time. Do your homework. What else?
Speak the truth in love.
Speak the truth in love. Absolutely. Surround yourself. Surround yourself with truth. All right. Somebody's going to tell you the truth. Is somebody that cares about you. So
Yep.
so surround yourself, even if the truth is uncomfortable, and sometimes yes, the truth is uncomfortable. It can be downright uncomfortable, um, and it can hurt too. So, I mean, especially if you are, in the wrong, and you hear the truth. Truth can be, let's say, uncomfortable, not painful, but uncomfortable, especially if you are have known something one way for a long time, and then somebody brings you the truth, and it's uncomfortable for you to hear, and and you'll know the difference between somebody that is talking down to you and somebody that is telling you the truth in love. All right, you might disagree with it, but I mean, the truth is the truth. You can't. There's no denying the truth. Not for long, anyway.
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth. I like that movie. I like that movie.
I hate that movie.
You
So
did? Well, I
yeah,
mean,
I.
hey, I'm a Marine, and
Mm,
that kind of stuff happened. It did. I mean, it's the truth.
mm-hmm.
It's realistic.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying it wasn't. I just
that
didn't
kind of
like the
stuff.
movie.
That kind of stuff happened. Um, and we it wasn't ordered. It was never ordered, but you know, we took it upon ourselves to do that, especially if that one person kept slowing us down or kept getting us in trouble.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, we took it upon ourselves to do that. But hey, that's military. That's my old life. But anyway, um, as I said before, peace and blessings. I've been vamping for the past 20 minutes. It is now
Yep.
8:35. I'm going to get off for real. Thank you guys for getting on. I think I had about 9 viewers on here at one time. So
Nice.
even if you got on and stayed on for like a few minutes and then got off, I do appreciate you. Like I said, this is not for me to get views or likes or be monetized or anything like that. I'm not. You know, that's not the main goal. The main goal is to be a light to somebody that needs it, to show love to somebody that has been neglected, that to speak truth to those that want it and need it, and that's my whole purpose. And to watch me play video games very bad. Oh, praise God! But anyway, uh, be good, be safe. I'll talk to
Hmm.
you guys next Sunday, same time, 6 o'clock. All right. God bless you, everybody. I love you. Be good, be safe.